Group chats buzz. So why can one tiny ping suddenly knock the wind right out of you? If you're Gen X, or you've seen a Gen X woman step back, this isn't random. You're witnessing a massive shift in adult relationships. Women born between 1965 and 1980 were raised on a myth that true friendship means keeping everyone in your circle forever. But in their 40s and 50s, millions of women are breaking that rule. Stick around. We'll unpack 3 sneaky reasons your oldest friendships suddenly feel like work. Plus, what to do about it. Think about a moment you might have experienced recently. You see a notification pop up. A text from a longtime friend asking to catch up for coffee or drinks. 5 years ago, you would have replied in seconds. Today, you stare at the screen for a full minute, feel a sudden tightness in your chest, and think, I just don't have the energy for this. You probably wouldn't say it out loud, but you've thought, am I becoming cold? Or am I just completely drained? Most midlife friendships don't explode. They just fizzle. Here's the kicker. Your emotional hard drive isn't bottomless. In our 20s, we recharge fast, so we collect people. By 40-something, that storage is split between parents, kids, work, and a body that suddenly needs more sleep than Wi-Fi. Ever wonder why 3 coffees in 1 week used to feel fun, not fatal? When your emotional capacity shrinks, your brain starts evaluating every relationship. Is this interaction giving me energy, or is it requiring a performance? It's agreeing to a 2-hour dinner, sitting across the table, and realizing within 15 minutes that you're doing all the heavy lifting, asking the questions, maintaining the tone, keeping the conversation afloat while feeling utterly unseen. If catching up with old friends leaves you needing a nap, this is why. Your mind isn't rejecting the person, it's rejecting the performance. Picture a house you built 20 years ago. The floor plan fit who you were at 25. But decades later, you've grown, your priorities have shifted, and the room layout no longer matches how you live. Your social circle functions the exact same way. The older we get, the pickier our brain gets. Scientists call it socio-emotional selectivity. Basically, getting ruthless with your time. Put simply, we start trimming the guest list. When time feels finite, we instinctively prune low-yield ties in favor of deep, low-maintenance connections. When you live with 0 spare hours, high-maintenance friendships become a liability. It's receiving a passive-aggressive text after 2 days and realizing you simply don't have the bandwidth to manage someone else's insecurity. Not cold, running on the last spoonful of energy. Here's the gist. Gen X women can still connect. They're done faking it. This is the point where many women start feeling immense guilt. Even if you're not in this age group yet, or you're watching this to understand a friend who seems to have pulled away, trying to fix the friendship through more effort usually backfires. Right around midlife, a major shift occurs. The death of people-pleasing. Pile work stress on top of hormones and a never-ending to-do list, and the sure, happy-to-help mask just falls off. It's sitting on the couch on a Friday night, staring at a calendar request, and realizing that saying yes to someone else means saying no to your own recovery. Ghosting the coffee invite? Yep, a kind of quiet quit, or stepping back without the big speech, just takes less fuel than a heart-to-heart. You aren't trying to punish them, you're trying to protect the tiny sliver of peace you have left. It happens quietly because Gen X was trained to resolve conflicts through silent withdrawal rather than public drama. They watched older women swallow drama to keep the peace, and they soaked up one quiet rule. You don't need a formal breakup to let a relationship fade. As people get older, they value peace over closure. Dragging a friendship that's run its course back to life eats energy most women don't have. Walking away usually isn't about betrayal at all. Loyalty just morphed into a life sentence, and nostalgia couldn't keep it afloat. Doesn't mean they're bitter or doomed to loneliness. It means they've stopped treating their personal time as an open public park. That's why it's called the quiet drift. From the outside, it looks like someone just stopped texting back. Inside, a woman has quietly decided that her peace of mind is worth more than maintaining an obligation. A friend of mine calls it friendship feng shui, tidying your social space so if an interaction doesn't bring peace or genuine joy, you quietly clear it out of the room. Ending a friendship doesn't require a terrible reason. Stepping away simply requires recognizing that the season has changed. First step, let yourself off the hook. Allow relationships to drift into warm memories without forcing them to stay active commitments. Real loyalty isn't holding on to everyone forever. It's honoring who you are today. So, quick recap. You're wiped because your circle got too big for the storage you've got. Your brain's now wired for peace over popularity. Letting a friendship drift isn't betrayal. It's self-maintenance. For years, you've been maintaining connections out of habit and obligation. Stepping back doesn't mean those past years didn't matter. It simply means you're no longer willing to trade your current peace for past comfort. This isn't the day you have to explain yourself to everyone. It's just the day you stop feeling guilty for needing space. If you just muttered preach, drop the boundary you set this year in the comments. I promise you're not the only one. Take a deep breath, give yourself some grace, and I'll see you in the next video.